first question?
Sure.
Okay, so what's your favorite memory from the school year?
From this school year, it would probably be homecoming, just because that's like the biggest event that we had this year with all of this. And we kind of dominated throughout the games and events. Maybe not the football game, but the rest of the homecoming week was pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say the same, like float building, powder puff, and you guys actually winning an Ironman.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising.
That was pretty epic for you guys. Because you guys have never won a game before, have you?
Nope. Wait, I think we won one game, but a couple of years ago. Who was/is your favorite staff member, can be K through 12, and why? Or what staff member had the greatest impact on you during your time at Central?
Okay, so my favorite staff member would be Miss Schmaling because she's just awesome. But then the staff member that had the greatest influence on me would be Mr. Wiley because like basketball and everything,
Yeah,
and even in the classroom.
yeah.
What about you?
For me, I would say if you consider Michael Beck to be a staff member since he was an assistant coach, I'd say him just because the best role model that I've had. And for a teacher, I would probably say Mr. Bergen back when he was here, just because he had a laid back way of teaching and it was just easy to learn from him.
In your high school days, what was your favorite TV show or movie?
My favorite TV show, probably How I Met Your Mother, but right now I would say All American or Outer Banks just because they're good.
Yeah, All American's like my favorite right now to watch, but Grey's Anatomy is my all-time fave.
Yeah, that's what mine would be, but my all-time fave, How I Met Your Mother, can't beat it. All right, next question. If you could change one school rule, what would it be?
Mine would not having to use lunch cards because I don't I don't eat school's lunch, so I always have my own lunch and then I never remember my lunch card, so I can never get anything else off the cart thing.
Yeah, the a la carte.
Yeah.
I don't know, the phone policy got changed, so
Yeah, that's good now.
that would be like the main one that I'd change. I would say probably the leaving school rule, where if you leave school, you have to go through all of that stuff and have to call your parents.
Yeah.
Maybe just have a sign out and then you can leave for anything. But I do understand the insurance thing that deals with that, just in case somebody gets hurt. But not many rules that I'd really change.
I like being able to leave for lunch. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be.
Finish the sentence. I could not live without.
My friends and family. Because honestly, that's the most fun. Just hanging out with them, being around them, making memories.
Yeah. I'd say my friends and family and my dogs.
Those
One
count. Those
dog.
count. Family.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. What is your nickname?
Rye or Mr. Bergen called me Riles.
Why did he call you Riles?
I don't know. He came up with it in like middle school, and it always stuck around. Or Zoe likes to call me Rai Rai Poo Poo Child. It's a bad one.
Yeah. My nickname throughout all of high school was DD because Arnold gave me that nickname back in 6th grade when I had him first in PE. And because he just didn't want to say my full name, Drake Denler. So he just abbreviated it to DD, and it just stuck. And throughout like my freshman year, all the seniors would call me DD, and then that just stuck from absolutely everyone that I knew. And at the end of the year, some seniors actually told me that they didn't know what my real name was. Like Lane McGreal told me at the end of the year, he's like, I just found out that your real name is Drake.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I got called it by absolutely everyone, teachers, not even football player teammates, just random people got called DD, and I still get called that to this day.
What's an accomplishment that you're proud of?
Um, Academic all-state for football this year, just because since I wasn't able to play most of the year, and it being my senior year and all, that's pretty good accomplishment for making an all-state team, even though only played 3 or 4 games.
Mine would have to be, well, state track my freshman and sophomore year, and then obviously winning my sophomore year, the 4x8. But then also basketball my junior and senior year. Made it to the sub-state final game.
Yeah,
And the student section that you guys had.
that was the best student section in a
It really,
long time.
the crowd was really good too.
Yeah, it was fun. What extracurricular activities have you been involved with?
Like sports wise, I did basketball and track, and then like NHS and if you still call it, food and fitness, like freshman.
hmm
Softball my 8th grade year. That was pretty legendary.
My freshman year, I was in band for I think half the year, or it might have been the full year. I don't remember. But I also was in football. I didn't do basketball freshman year because I wanted to lift. And then I did golf freshman year. And my sophomore year started basketball and found out it was pretty fun. Should have went out earlier and stuck with football and golf. And then this year did football, basketball, and I didn't go out for golf because during football tore my meniscus. So walking like 2 or 3 miles wasn't probably most ideal for it. It could have worked it out, but anyways, it all got canceled.
Yeah,
And also NHS. I don't think I was in chorus during high school. I think that was just middle school.
same. Middle school and band in middle school.
Yeah.
What will you miss the most after you graduate?
I'll probably miss the boys and all my friends and just being able to hang out with them and like talk to them every day in person and just the ability that I can just go hang out with them anytime after school or be able to lift with them or just have opportunities open to me like Central had all the sports and groups and stuff, which will be in college, but it'll be like starting that freshman year again.
Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. I'm
No.
definitely gonna miss my friends and my family, but like the small classes and being able to actually like talk to the teachers all the time.
Yeah, because how big are the classes at Iowa?
I don't know, big.
Yeah, at Wartburg, they're about 30 people a class.
So like the size of our class now.
Yeah. Well, some of my classes this year were 5 people.
Same. I had classes like that.
Yeah, so it'll be a little bigger, but not too big. Probably not as big as your classes.
Yeah, you can come to my classes with me if you want.
Mm, nah. What are your pet peeves?
Zoe tapping me all the time and annoying me sometimes.
Yeah.
What about
Uh,
you?
hmm. I would probably say people that like just always have to be negative at absolutely everything that happens. They just can't see like positive in it.
Yeah, people that always complain.
Mhm. And just find a way to argue it no matter what, even if they are wrong. They just always have to argue the point.
If you could travel anywhere, where would you go and why?
Hmm. I don't really like traveling too much.
Why?
It's just kind of a hassle. I just see it. I'm not really a tourist type of person.
You get to
Like,
see all these new places,
yeah, you get to see them, but then you just leave.
but it's like the fact that you got to go there and like live like that for a week, you know?
Yeah, but sometimes I enjoy it, but most of the time I'm just too like stressed out during it
What
about
stresses
just
you out?
worrying about everything. Just would rather just stay home and be around like friends and family. Like I would go on vacation with friends and like bigger groups. That's more fun. Like when I went to DC and when I went on all the school trips to like Chicago and St. Louis, those were really fun just because it was such a large group of people that we didn't really have to care too much about it. And
Yeah,
you're with your close friends. So it's just more of a fun atmosphere.
yeah. I'd choose Hawaii. I'll
Why?
sit on the beach in Hawaii.
Hmm.
That sounds fun. See, like, if you just go to a place like that, you don't have to worry about anything. You just sit at the beach, so you don't have to be stressed.
Yeah. Did you go to any of the class or like the high school trips?
I went to the Chicago trip my freshman year.
Oh, the same year me.
Yeah,
Did you
that was
go on
fun.
any of the music trips?
No, I wasn't in any music.
You could be in like speech. Oh wait, I was in speech. I
Yeah,
forgot to say that during extracurricular activities.
I didn't do speech. I don't like
Yeah,
talking in front of people.
it's not that bad. I didn't think I'd like it at first, but once you're there, it just kind of the care goes away.
I guess. But I'm like shy at first until you get to know me.
Yeah. What are your plans for after high school?
I'm going to Iowa and gonna go into business.
Anything specific?
No, I haven't really decided. I'm just gonna wait and see like what I
Yeah.
want. But yeah, I'm excited for college, but
Hmm.
also scared.
Hopefully it'll be fun. Hopefully
Yeah.
this is all done by time college starts in August.
Yeah, otherwise that's gonna suck.
Hmm.
What are your plans?
I plan on going to Wartburg and studying in business and management, but a focus on sports management. But I don't know, that might change as time goes on. And I was thinking about minoring in accounting, but with this accounting class, it's kind of kicking my butt.
I know.
So I
I
don't
did
know if I'm
that.
gonna minor in that, but I'll just see as college goes on. Hopefully, I understand accounting more and just the business world more through my years in college. So hopefully,
Yeah,
I stick to business management. Don't change my major 2 years in.
I took accounting my sophomore year, I think, or my junior year. My junior year.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work,
Hmm.
but I feel
It's
like
timed out well.
I don't know what you said.
I said it's the class is timed out well. It's just a lot of
Oh,
work within that time. And it's
yeah,
frustrating when you don't get the work right.
yeah. Definitely easier being in school and doing it.
Yeah.
If not your cell phone, what three things would you bring, or would you never forget to bring to school?
To school, my lunch card now, uh, a hoodie just in case it gets cold in the classrooms, and uh, I'd say my clothes for PE because sometimes I just leave clothes in my locker and it becomes a mess of old clothes.
Yeah, I did that. Um, I would never forget my computer or my iPad or food because I got hungry during the day.
Yeah. Oh, and necessary at the end of the year was tech decks.
Oh my gosh.
We had to stay entertained somehow.
I don't know how those didn't get banned like fidget spinners.
Well, they would have probably if we would have had more school.
That is true.
We had to stay entertained somehow. If it was doing a kickflip with our fingers, that's one way.
What advice would you give to underclassmen?
Sure.
Okay.
I would give them the advice to, it kind of sounds cliche, but just follow the food path or whatever it's called, where you have to obey the seniority that comes with it, which sometimes it's bad and sometimes it's just bullying, but for the most part, they're telling you stuff to, like, that will help you and just to stay in check and not be, just help you through high school, even though it may sound mean. They're just trying to help you out.
Yeah, I get that. And also, it actually does go fast,
Yeah, it does,
especially this
especially now.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not expect it to end, like, what was it, a month or two into second semester? Like
Yeah.
2 months in?
Yeah. I don't even remember what my last day was like, or if I was happy or what was
I
going
don't
on.
remember. I think I remember talking to Mrs. Healy on the last day in our accounting class about coronavirus, and nobody seemed to be too, like, worried about it. And
Yeah.
then we never went back to school because of it.
I don't know what my last day was like.
I think, was it a Friday was our last day?
I don't remember. So I probably went to track practice. And
Yeah.
then I only had like a week of track in because basketball, we made it farther.
Mhm.
I didn't even really have a track season.
Yeah, because if it was a Friday, the preschoolers would not have came that day. And with being a preschool SOS, we just helped at lunch all the time and just hung out with the kids. And that would be something I miss too, just hanging out with them, having fun.